and today I just want to go through a little bit of a business opportunity for people that are out there in the marketplace at the moment, struggling to sort of try and find products and identify products to sell onto online retail marketplaces such as eBay and Amazon. So I'm going to talk to you about two products that have recently come to light, how I've gone about finding those products, and about what I believe the best sort of business strategy would be for these two types of products. And it's really all about sort of the volume game with these types of products onto eBay and Amazon. So one of the research resource tools that I like to use quite a lot is watchcount.com. Now watchcount is affiliated with eBay, and what it does is it shows up the most popular items that are advertised on the eBay marketplace. Obviously most popular means the listings that are getting the greater throughput of sales through them. So it can give you a bit of an idea. It's a little bit of a a trending analysis game. And the good thing about the site is you can check all the different destination country codes that are affiliated on eBay for watch count. So we've got Australia, California, Italy, France, Spain, etc., and Germany. Also, at the top right hand corner here, lists all the different categories. So we can choose any of these categories here. If you want to go into sports and fitness, toys and games. Now I'm going to choose health and beauty because health and beauty is a category niche that both myself and Anna sell into on Amazon FBA. So I'm always just checking this category and seeing what's sort of happening in there. What I will say as well is that even though I'm looking on the sort of eBay marketplace for products I'm going to sell on the Amazon marketplace, eBay and this particular research tool is very, very good at giving a general indicator as to how well the marketplace is doing as a whole. So if there's lots of throughputs of sales that you can physically see that are happening on eBay, then you know there's still going to be a really, really big market for that product on the likes of sort of Amazon and Amazon FBA. It's very, very difficult to use sort of statistical data that is out there with Amazon. There's not that very much comprehensive research tools and things like that that are associated with Amazon to give you a real good indicator as to what's sort of particularly selling and selling well. So I use watch count, and as I say, eBay gives me a great indication as to what's happening as a whole in the marketplace. So we'll go and have a look in health and beauty and see what's happening in that particular sector. So we'll just click on health and beauty. We'll click show me what's most popular. So as you can see, there's a lot of products there that are coming up that are very, very popular. But the one that strikes me the most is the very, very top one, which is this product here, which is a blackhead removal peel-off face mask. Now I've seen this promoted quite heavily on the likes of Facebook and other marketplaces, and it seems to be one of those sort of trendy type faddy products that will probably only have a lifespan of maybe 6 months, but if you can get in there, I think there's definitely margin to be made. Now the actual bottle form that I've seen has been selling around about the £12 mark. Now this chap seems to be selling it here at £2.98, which is very, very cheap indeed. But as we can see, it's got 14,482 watches on that listing. And if we have a look at sales made, it's made 112,000 sales off this one particular listing. So he's doing incredibly well. I think I just did see a bottle. Yeah, there's the bottle form there at £9.99. So again, 3,833 watches, and he's done 11,350 units in sales. So yeah, not bad at all. But let's go and have a look at this top one, because I think this is going to be very much a volume throughput product. So as you can see, clear indication from the pictures of exactly what it does. Pulls out all those yucky blackheads from your nose and face. Okay, so we get an idea of what it's all about. We can have a look at the listing in a little bit more detail. So got some item specifics here: peel off face mask, unisex, etc. And a bit more information. This customer is based in Hampshire. So you may be thinking, you know, £2.98, how are they even making a margin? Well, this particular guy is obviously in the volume game. And even if we work it out, I mean, probably a bottle of this in China is going to be about $1.20. Then you've got, you know, your postage and packaging, etc., and all the rest of it. So let's take worst case example. So if we just bring the calculator up, let's have a look, you know, what sort of margins he's making. So worst case scenario, he's making 20 pence profit per unit. Times that by, you know, 112,000 units. He's making £22,400. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty good. And if we have a look at the length of time, I don't reckon he's been selling this product that long. I would only imagine a couple of months. So as we can see, it's the first today, and if we have a look at the sales, they're all on the first. So he's selling some, you know, incredible volume here. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. So he's basically sold, you know, 100 units today, and we're only, you know, 20 past 1 in the afternoon. So I would imagine by close of play today, he's probably sold well over 200 to 300 units on, you know, on this one listing in this, you know, on this particular day. So it's a very, very fast sell-through rate. And as I say, if you're only making 20 pence profit because it's a volume-based item, and the sell-through rate is that, you know, is that quick on it, then, you know, £22,000 is, you know, is not a bad margin really in a very short space of time. And as I say, I'd probably imagine a couple of months, something like that, on that particular product. What we can do is we can go over to let's say DHgate. Oh, I've got a DHgate up there. So if we put it in Blackhead removal pore mask, that seems like the one. We can see what, you know, comes up here really. So you can obviously get it in the sachet form, very, very cheaply. Looks like we've got it in the bottle form here. And that looks to be, to me, the exact same bottle. We go back to the listing. As you can see there, it's definitely the same bottle. So that's quite interesting. I think we could probably get that a little bit cheaper. So 250 units coming at $1.63. If we go back and let's search for that on price. So we go cheapest first. It's going to obviously bring up all the smaller sort of sachet types first. Let's try and get to the first one that comes up that's actually bottle, so we know what the cheapest possible price is. This is obviously without going to factories direct. We're using wholesale portal sites here, so the pricing is good, but it's not going to be as cheap as you can get it from the factory direct. But the benefit with using you know, portal sites like this is it's literally a one-click ordering and payment processor system, with all the added, you know, benefits and security of using these portal sites, as opposed to emailing factories sort of blind really and making bank transfers, etc., which can be quite costly. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of the sachet type forms here. I'm just quickly scrolling through, see if I can find it in the bottle format. Should have probably just typed in bottle in the actual in the title. I might have brought it up quicker maybe. So have a look. We'll just put 50ml into the title to bring up the bottle ones, because there's obviously too many in the sachet form. So we'll see what's coming up as the cheapest. So $1.02 here. I'm just trying to find the exact same branded packaging. Here we go. So 50 mil. So we're coming in at, so yeah, that's the exact same one. So we're coming at 1.1 to 1.2 dollars, depending on obviously how many units we order. So we're just going for an initial trial run of 600 units. You know, it's $1.20 basically. So let's just put 600 units in there. We've got free shipping, which is good because it's via DHL, so it's quick. Get it in 2 to 6 days. So that's not bad at all, actually. So we can work out now, you know, we can reverse engineer our costs of what our sort of sales price is of what we're going to go out on eBay. We can obviously deduct our PayPal fees, our eBay fee of 10%. We've got to work out what our postage fee is going to be, which isn't going to be a lot, and obviously the unit price. As I say, if you're making 20 to 30 pence margin, but you're looking at the volume game, then and you've got a very high sales throughput, then you know you can make a quick buck, should we say, or a quick 22 grand in a very short space of time. So yeah, that's, you know, that's how I use the system really, of you know, looking what's out there, getting inspired by products, and you know, just doing a little bit of research on the likes of these wholesale portals. There is AliExpress.com as well, which is another one, but I actually prefer DHgate because it's laid out a little bit better. I can see exactly, you know, what it is that I want to order. I can glean information quite easily off the seller here, so we can see their you know, it's their 4th year in business on DHgate. You know, and they've got a pretty high, decent sort of transaction rating. So you know, great little feedback system like eBay itself. So that's you know, a really cool little product to get into. And the other thing as well with this particular product, if you were to sell it on Amazon, who want a quality superior product, but they want it like yesterday. So with Amazon Prime, which is great, you know, you can get products within literally, you know, a day, or you know, a couple of hours depending on where you're, you know, where you're located in the UK. So particular Amazon buyers aren't really fussed about the price. It's just making sure the quality of the product is there and they can get it in the shortest possible time, where eBay, as I say, is seen more of a little bit of a bargain basement, not too fussed on the weight, want to pay the cheapest possible price to get it. So with the bottle form, I would be going out onto Amazon at, you know, around about the £12 mark, something like that. Again, you know, if it's got the same sales throughput, which I'd imagine it would do on that marketplace as it does on eBay, then you know your margins are going to be a lot higher. So yeah, that's something to think about.